Welcome back to the AlphaCraft server. More specifically, welcome back to the spawn area. So for our spawn starter builds, we've made tree houses. And I made this massive tree with a shipwreck in. And I thought it looked impressive. Until you step back and really take a look. We've got a flat ground. We're sparse on the jungle on this side. The canopy of the trees is just a big mass of leaves. And I'm not a fan of this gantry of ours. So today we're going to be replacing this canopy. Replacing this with something far more better to get up into the boat with. Building many custom trees so this one doesn't have to stand alone. And making this area actually feel like a part of the jungle. The first thing to start with is removing this canopy. And I want to keep as many of these leaves as possible to rebuild the canopy and the trees. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, it's just the worst. Oh, it's made such a mess. And now that the canopy is removed, I can bring down the branches so that I can actually rebuild them properly. And to rebuild the canopy now, and I'm going to be using glass again as I really liked that technique. Ah, yes, that's much better. So my next thing to work on is this gantry. I'm not liking how it's blocking a large portion of the tree when you're at this level. So I want to remove this thing and I want to attach it to the side, sort of a hanging down system between this platform and the boat. And I want to strengthen this platform because at the moment it looks like it's just hanging there. So adding another branch here, looking like it's supporting this structure, and I added a little bit of depth to it as well. So I've added these stairs going around and across, like some kind of bracing. That way it looks like it's held in place and a little bit more structurally sound as well. So now to remove this gantry. Oh yes, this feels much better. It actually feels a little bit more cobbled together, like something you would imagine for a wrecked boat in a tree turned into some kind of safe haven. And I've tried to reinforce the idea that these fence gates are ropes, so by having these long hanging down bits with the lanterns on the end of them, I think it sells that idea that these fence posts are ropes. And I've dotted them around to really, really push that, and I think that really works. Okay, on to building some custom trees, and my first one is going to be about here. Yeah, here. Which gives us enough space walking in through the path, and I want to leave a bit of a space to, I think that's Spider's glow ink farm. So I want to keep a path available to there through here. So I think that gives us a good amount of space around here. First base of tree is in. I'm liking the shape of it. I'm keeping it kind of in the same style of this larger one, but on a smaller scale. I just need to add some bits just so it's not so harsh on the angles. Yeah, that's much better. I use a load of mud bricks, some slabs here and there now and again, but mostly mud bricks. I think they work really well as a wood block. So yeah, I like those. Just a load of leaves now. Yes, I like that a lot. Got a great view into the tree from this platform. And there's a second variant. I really like this one as well. This is really nice. And my favourite feature about that tree specifically. So when we're coming through this path area, it frames nicely Spider's build over there. So I really like how that's been placed. So obviously we can sort the path to go around. But I like how it's framed in between the two trunks of the two trees. Really like it. So with those two in place, and I'm happy with how they're looking, I'm just going to have to place these everywhere. I'm going to have to get a load of these cut down, the regular vanilla ones. And then I do want to start pasting in, well, growing regular vanilla ones so we can start transitioning into the jungle from these vanilla trees and building up this area. So hit it. So I have my custom trees made. I'm just going around and I'm just bone milling up some vanilla trees. Just to help. Is it going to do it? May not like the spot. I got it. So I'm just going around bone milling up some standard vanilla trees just to try and start packing in this area so it actually looks dense. We start to get that jungle vibe here, and I'm really liking, oh, look at these framed positions. This is really nice. And I kind of want to leave this area open a little bit as a kind of like a courtyard to our tree house. We've got some situations like this where vanilla tree is going to grow into my custom one, but that's just going to help blend it together a lot better, and I'm fine with that. I'm actually happy that that's happening. That's really good. And this is the view now from Spider's glow farm. Glow milker, actually, excuse me. The more we add to this place, the more I have favourite positions. So this hanging staircase, as we're coming through the canopy to above it now. Oh, this is great. This is awesome. I love this. So the next item on the agenda is to really get the foliage on the ground level. So bushes and things like that. So I've got some dark oak and oak leaves, and then I should have an absolute ton of jungle still left. Yeah. So I'm just going to go around and start packing in sort of the dents of the jungle. the areas that we wouldn't be walking into. So if we basically mark out, really it's anything that side, so over there, over this way. And now I've kind of marked out where I want the dents to be. I can kind of like, well, maybe I can squeeze in another tree around here. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Yeah, and just stuff like that. Just really try and pack it in. Oh, this is so much better. So I've spanned around a load of leaves, and then I've bone mealed the ground as well. So we've got this grass and flowers coming up, and I've got this all the way along to curving around, and it opens up so you can get up to Spider's Globe Farm. I love it, I love it, I love it. Right, so I just need to add a little bit of something to this floor, just so it actually looks like a jungle floor. And I'm going to use coarse dirt. I'm going to see how it looks. And with a simple coarse dirt base, I think we've got a fine looking path. And I added a little campsite. You know, whoever's living here is going to want to cook something. So there we go. A little campsite just to fill in this little area. And I really like this. Now this has turned into an actual nice looking jungle. We've got some awesome framing points coming up in this as well. We can see the glow ink farm just peering through the gap there as well, which is really awesome. It now looks like we're ascending into a full jungle canopy. And the good thing is as well is that even though it's a dense looking jungle now, there's still areas that we can see through. And we can see little we can see little points of interest poking through, and I really like it. And as we get higher and we ascend above the canopy, we're revealing more and more to us. And this is the starter base that it should have been, and this is the work on it that it deserved. I'm really glad to have come back and tied this project off. It needed the love and care. And with that, I think we can call this starter base actually complete. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.